After you subscribe, do not forget to hit that notification button so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Enjoy! What is up, guys? It's your boy Vix here with Thank You Gaming, and today we're going to talk about how you guys can make your own budget pro controller. Now, the SCUF is out there, and of course, the Astro C40 is out there as well, and those controllers will probably cost you around $200. The most basic SCUF controller probably around $120, $130, depending what you add. And the more you start adding for the SCUF controllers in their website, the more expensive it is. But now, this right here is a very, very budget PS4 controller Pro. So I'm going to show you real quick. So this is the rose gold DualShock that I bought. And of course, I changed the buttons to all black. I know you guys can tell the joysticks are a different height. And of course, I have the mud pack right here, and I have the textured grip back as well. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about all those things so you guys have an idea. Now at the end, on the description, I will have the links to all these products. So pretty much what you guys just saw, for the back of the controller, we have the extreme texture black button shell, pretty much. Then for the buttons are just generic buttons that you can find on Amazon, but I will send you the link of the ones that I am using. And then the D-pads, it's funny because I was looking and researching, and this is the best ones that I found that you can change the height of it, and I'm gonna show you that as well. And of course, we have the FPS mud pack for the back. Now, the cool thing about this is, guys, is the paddles themselves. I mean, you put the controller on. Sorry, it's upside down, but put the controller on, and you have the paddles right there. Now, they're very easy to mod. So pretty much when you have it connected to your PS4, you hold this button right here. So you're going to mod this paddle. You hold it, and while you're holding it, you press any button in the controller, and that is what is going to mod. So, I mean, PlayStation itself is bringing their own triggers, I believe, in late January. When that comes out, I will do a compare between both to see which is better. But then again, it's all gonna depend how much it is. Now, this right here, this mud pack right here, is retailing right now around $35 to $40. So depending on what PlayStation does with their paddles, we have to see. Now, this is very important, guys. Now, this is the new Rose Gold DualShock 4 controller. When it comes to the string rate, so I'm gonna open it real quick. Of course, it comes with the back plate, back shell of the controller, but is of course the texture one that we have right here. Now, the interesting things about this is that there is some assembly required. You need to take this back plate off and do a lot of things in order to get this back plate put into the controller. Now, this is optional if you don't really have to, but I wanted to go all out with the texture back so the controller doesn't slide out of my hands easily when I'm playing. But there are other options as well. You have the Control Freak grips. So pretty much it's a adhesive that you put around this. And there's this other grip that you can clip in the back. That one I don't recommend just because it breaks easily because it's very thin, because it clips right here and it's very thin and it breaks. So your options are this back plate or from Extreme Ray, which I've been buying, I've been customizing controllers for a while now, and I love Extreme Ray. They bring the best stuff. Sorry about that. And I believe is the best one. But if you don't want to go through the whole hassle of opening it, at least to change the back plate, you do have to open it to change the joysticks and the buttons if you want to. Now, if all you want to do is just have the paddles and buy the mud pack, by all means, you can do that as well. Now, this is the Pro controller, so I wanted to go all out. So if we talk about the buttons itself, they come different sizes. So you have the regular one. I believe that's the large one. And the medium one I'm using right. I'm using one medium, one normal one, and one medium one. So that's the joysticks and the buttons itself that you can change the heights. So I mean, I find it to be amazing for myself, having different heights. The texture is pretty awesome. It's very, very grippy. That's right, I said that word. It has grip, so it doesn't slide like most joysticks if you buy them customized. And moving on, the buttons itself are pretty awesome. The texture in the back, is very, very, it's slick, but like there's grip right there. So again, I will put the descriptions. I put the link in the description below. When the video is over, you guys can go ahead and see that. But I believe this is the best budget controller that you can possibly find. I wanted to go all out, and I think it looks pretty awesome. Like, you look at this controller and you don't think it's a regular controller, and it's very customizable. So if you want to take these things out and change the different height, you can do that. If you want to play without this, you can take it off as well. The only downside about the mod pack is, in order to use it, you need to be connected, you need to be wired. So it brings the cable, it's pretty long, and you gotta make sure that is wired in order to use it. So in order to use it, because it won't do it by itself. So that's the only thing about that. But considering the fact that the DualShock battery usually doesn't last that long, we find ourselves playing connected anyways, so why not? Anyways, guys, if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. I want to help you guys get the best, the best for your money, and I believe this is the best budget you can find now. Price wise, we're talking about the mod pack was around $35 to $40. The joystick replacements were around $12 to $13. The buttons were $9, and the plate on the back was $15. So if we do the math real quick, that is around, I want to say, $80 if you have the controller already. If you need to buy a new controller, that is going for $40 right now in some cases. That's around $120. So that wouldn't be as budget as possible. But again, that's with the buttons. You don't need the buttons. That's with the grip. You don't need the grip. So if you that's $25 off. So if the controller is going to be around in the $90 to $100 range. But if you have the controller, now that's where the budget comes. Because you will be getting a pro controller, and it works amazing, trust me, for around $80, which it's way less that you can get from Scuff in their website. I think the cheapest in Scuff, you making it your own, I think is around $120. If you can't make it your own, it's still in the $130, $140 range. And of course the Scuff has the Vantage 1 and 2. Those are in the $150, $200. And the Astro C40, which I have a video about that. If you guys want to, compare this with that, the way it looks and things like that, you guys can go ahead and do that. But again, that one retails for around $200. And I've used both. So I've used the C40 and I've used this one. And in all honesty, this one is very light compared to the C40. The buttons are right there, kind of like the C40 as well. But I just like the texture and the grip and the way it looks. It looks pretty awesome. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel. One last thing for the extreme rate. Please, when you guys go to the link, please, I'm telling you this. I'm not gonna show you. I'm telling you. So please listen up. Make sure that you guys read the description, because this right here doesn't go with every single controller model there is. If you guys have never opened up a PS4 controller, there's different models, especially the new ones. These are the Pro DualShock 4 controllers that have the little light bar right here when you turn them on. So if yours doesn't have the light bar, there's a big chance that it doesn't is not going to be compatible with it. So please make sure you do your research. Also, when you open your controller for the first time, you are voiding the warranty. Just know that. So if you mess it up, you can't go to PlayStation and try to change it, because they will know that you open it. Trust me, there's 2 little clips right here that is very difficult to open it without breaking them. Sorry. That's for them to know that you opened it or not. So please, maybe do your research on how to open it correctly. I don't want you guys breaking your controllers, because it will require for you to open your controller. So if you are good with that and you do your research on this, you'll have a budget PS4 Pro controller, the envy of your friends, because it looks pretty awesome. You can choose any of the new amazing colors that PlayStation is coming out with the controllers. And yeah, so anyways, again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel. And this is your boy Vix3088. Deuces, and have an amazing 2020, guys. I'm out. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching our video. Please share it, leave a like, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. But more important, guys, head over to twitch.tv/thankyougaming99 and go follow us on our Twitch. Make sure you put that notification on so you make sure when we are live and when we're streaming, so you guys can join us and have fun with us. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. Thank you so much. Deuces.